In every real man, a child is hidden that wants to play. So why not do it directly on our doorstep, on the streets of Bad Gastein?
Oh, so clean. Massive. So clean. Wow, that just happened. Well, good evening, hello and willkommen to Bad Gastein, Austria. My name is Tim Warwood and I'm here to bring you all of the action live as it happens from the streets. And I'm joined by a man that knows these streets only too well, a former winner and Red Bull athlete, Elias Samuel. Good evening.
Hello.
How excited are you?
Good. I mean, this is the best. Crowd is picking up and it's good.
So, I mean, it must jog the memory, must take you back to when you won here. What was it like winning here in 2011?
Definitely one of the best feelings. This has always been one of my favorite competition. It goes through Bad Gastein, so packed with the crowd. You hear them screaming and it is difficult, but it is one of my favorites still.
What is it that makes this event so special?
Definitely the course going through the town compared to having a comp up on the mountain, and then the crowd, which is just going crazy, and that's what makes so special.
And obviously, in the world of normal contests, so to speak, your 3 jumps, your 3 rails, it's a breath of fresh air to have an event like this that is so creative and is so playful, isn't it?
Definitely. It gives more room for the athletes to play around compared to if you have just a normal, casual 3 jump, 2 rails. The creativity here is, yeah, it's limitless.
Well, you mentioned creativity. It was in abundance yesterday because it was the first glimpse we got to see the skiers tearing this course to pieces. We had the best trick contest. We welcomed women onto the course for the first time as well. And it was amazing, wasn't it? It was a proper good old-fashioned jam session.
Yeah, exactly. As soon as the time starts to run down, the kids went crazy. The girls went also gnarly with switch 7s, going up all the way up on the wall ride. It was a good show.
Well, you talk about the wall ride. Jesper Chader there with the backflip straight down into the transition. And then Matty Svansa took the big airbest trick.
Yeah, with double cork 1260 on that tiny jump, that's impressive.
Yeah, and really nice to see the women out here as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, they were hungry to go skiing out here. It's first time for them. They also said it is difficult because everything is icy and close together, but they were stoked to shred.
They were stoked to shred. I'll tell you someone else who is stoked to shred is a man that announced his retirement no more than 2 weeks ago, but he's here to defend his crown. It's Mr. Nick Guepper. He got to unveil his star on the Wall of Fame earlier today, and he's looking very, very hungry for the win. But I tell you what, he's going to have his work cut out because there are some heavy hitters here that want to take that crown from him.
Select your player. Press start.
To win here in 2019 meant a lot for me because this is a very core event. It was really important to my career. It's just crazy coming off rooftops, going through the city streets. I mean, it's the opposite of the Olympics, and it's so fun. To ski in front of such an amazing, massive crowd in Bad Gastein is exactly what we need more of in skiing, which is very unique and it's good for the sport.
It's all kind of a blur, like all the 4 times I've been here before. Because on the contest day, everything is happening so fast, and like head-to-head format is quite heavy on your mental part of the skiing. You gotta really plan your run in order to make it happen because it's so tricky, the course. And I think it's one of the hardest to win. I mean, all the riders are always killing it, so you gotta be focused.
I used to come here. I was watching it as a small kid, and it's a dream come true to be part of it. It's super sick because I have to drive only 30 minutes to get here. The crowd's gonna be super huge, probably a super nice vibe. My goal for the competition is get the whole course done, and yeah, let's see how it turns out.
Bull PlayStreets was the first time 9 years ago when I was a nobody. It was my first international podium, so I'm happy to be back. I'm having a good season. I've been on the podium on all slopestyle competitions in the World Cup so far. I'm stoked to be here, and let's see where I end up.
Well, that's a slight slice of favourites, but we did have the qualifying earlier on. We took 20 riders on the start list. We've had to knock it down to 16 into the knockout rounds. What were the surprises for you from qualifying?
Definitely Elias Syre. He's an urban skier,
Yeah.
Finland, and he surprised me that he didn't make it, unfortunately. But I mean, yeah, it is tough to ski here.
We've got, obviously, hometown hero Max Vance skiing so well, and he just said there he was in the crowd watching. No surprise to see him in the mix, along with this guy.
Yeah, this is pretty much a course built for him.
Yeah.
And
Andrew, what do you say?
yeah, machine.
Yeah, so strong, so powerful. But yeah, first place, quite a big dude. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see if he can hold on.
Definitely. I mean, he didn't struggle with the speed as other skiers, so yeah, he's definitely strong skier, good pop on the takeoff, and gets easier as soon as the course gets faster.
All right, well, let's hear right from the horse's mouth. I think we can hear from first place, second place, and Max Moffat now.
I like that. Yeah, it's challenging, it's tight, it's icy, the jumps are a bit smaller, and you really need to be a good skier to ski well on this course.
I don't know. I actually had some problems in training because it's such a tricky course. But it's just, I mean, I guess I got energy from the crowd because, I don't know, every time at contest here I managed to land something. It's kind of weird.
I had a bit of an unfortunate event on the first run here. I kind of just got caught up and did a front flip out, so I was a bit stressed and landed my second run. But I just figured I'm here, I gotta land, like this is the funnest event. This is the most insane energy I've ever felt from a crowd, so yeah, stoked to land and hopefully make it in tonight and yeah, have some more fun.
Let's talk Max Moffat, because actually from practice through qualifying, he's skied with a smile on his face, hasn't he?
Yeah, he is, and he is a typical like slopestyle skier, but with a lot of urban skills. You can also see that in the World Cups. He always chooses the difficult varieties, and yeah, he struggled in the first run, but it could be anything on this difficult course.
It's almost good to get the mistakes out of the way. I mean, he had to scrape it through on his second run in qualifying, but a bit of nerves maybe?
Maybe a little bit of nerves, and it is not a normal course, which makes it more difficult for them because all they do is skiing slopestyle events the whole winter, and then you have to deal with this here.
Who else is... come on, where's your money going? I know you've got another name in there.
Jonah, he's the Finnish kid, also born for urban skiing, and he is definitely like one of my favorite here, the whole Finnish crew. They hit the streets so much, and that's why they're so good here.
And it's worth noting that he won't feel the cold either, like we do.
No. Dude was almost skiing with a t-shirt.
Yeah, and absolutely loving it. And we talk a lot about how creative and how playful this course is. You've got to do it with a smile on your face, haven't you?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. It's different to a normal course, and that's why they're so stoked to ski here. It's just more like a fun event, but they take it very serious.
Yes, they do. Well, the skiers play their part, the town puts on an incredible show, but the real star attraction is this course. And this year, it's bigger and better than ever before. 130 cubic meters of snow, 20,000 screws, thousands of man-hours go into building this absolute whopper of a course through the streets of Bad Gastein. And earlier on, we make Nick Guepper earn his lunch. We strapped a GoPro to his head, and we said, "Give us a closer look, would you, Nick?" And he duly obliged. So the Kia quarter pipe, we've spoken a bit about this winch pull in there. They're used to it. They're used to getting pulled in on normally street rails, not necessarily a quarter pipe with a car on top of it.
Exactly, and as higher you go on this quarter pipe, as more speed you can gain to go into this big air, because you need to take a lot of speed there so you can do your tricks.
And it doesn't look like it there on the drone shot, but the Oakley wall ride comes at you real fast, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it is a big wall ride, and then you have to turn it left into this narrow little tunnel there. not easy.
Little step down, straight into the vocal hit there. You can actually pole jam that as well if you want. And you're straight back on it into this trampoline feature. This might be the undoing of a few skiers tonight. Then you've got a down rail, and then you're into this flat rail section.
Yeah, and the rail section is so narrow. You need to land perfectly because, as you can see, it's tight there, and you're fast.
Really fast. And then it's almost like they keep making this last feature harder. Red Bull PlayStreets.
It's like they want to have more room, but there is an end somewhere, and it is the last feature difficult with the landing. Also, it's hard.
Well, it was snow last year. They've made it steps this year. A little bit mean. Well, listen, if you want to talk about crazy features all in one run, then look no further than our Emmy award-winning ultimate run skier that is Marcus Eder. He was at the top earlier to show us just all there is to know about that winch.
Yo, what up, guys? So I got the winch handle here right now. It has to be brought up to the start for every rider. Luckily, there's somebody else doing that for them. And basically, the winch comes from wakeboarding, but it's also used in freestyle skiing. The guys use it to shoot urban. And now I'm gonna show you how it works. Just a couple more meters and I can step into my skis. There we are. Dropping the mic. All right, let's go.
Well, it's obviously a new start here at Red Bull PlayStreets, but it's not the only new feature, because once you've got that out of the way, well, you're straight into the Oakley wall ride, and it's absolutely huge, isn't it?
It is very massive, and it comes at you very fast. It is a new feature in the course. It's 10 meters high, and you have this little side hip where you can also flip into it, and then the exit also appears very fast.
Oh, it comes at you. When you're coming from the top of that wall ride, 10 meters down. I think we get a Nick Guepper look at it right here, and he actually 180s in, almost I'd say it's a good 90. Jam himself against the fence there. But when you talk new features, we've got to mention the trampoline. This thing is insane, isn't it?
Yeah, we've never had a course where there's a trampoline in there. There's no really way you can train this unless, I mean, you have a trampoline in your garden.
Yeah, and a hill, and you can put it on the side.
But it is, they struggle a little bit in the beginning, but since they're professional skiers, they know how to train with that, and they did some crazy stuff on it.
Well, we'll have to wait and see what they can bring out in their runs. Well, that's the course. We've heard from the skiers. I guess the last piece of the puzzle is, how on earth do you score this thing? Well, luckily, Anna's at the bottom and she's got you covered.
Thanks, Tim. I'm here with head judge Toby Gratz. Toby, this course offers so much variety to the riders. How does the judging system then differ from other competitions?
Yeah, I mean, we have to change a little bit because it's not like a normal course. We're in the middle of city from Bad Gastein. We have different obstacles which we never see in normal competitions. So, yeah, we need to change a little bit, and let's see how it goes.
And how do those changes look like? What are the key criteria you're looking out for?
I mean, the key criteria this time will be like definitely execution and creativity, because it's a unique course, and yeah, it's gonna be fun with the trampoline.
I bet it will be. Thanks, Toby.
Thank you.
Well, sound the klaxons, because the start of Red Bull PlayStreets 2023 is just around the corner. We'll see you shortly.
Look at that grab. The judges will love that.
Massive. So clean. Well, the stage is well and truly set for what promises to be an epic competition. Tim Warwood in the commentary booth alongside Red Bull athlete and former winner of Red Bull PlayStreets, Elias Ambul. Elias, this is gonna be incredible, isn't it?
It is. I mean, when you hear the crowd and it is packed and it's ready for a big show.
Big show indeed, a bigger course, bigger features, better features, a bigger crowd, you could argue. And if Qualification's best trick was anything to go by, then as we move into the next round here on this behemoth of a course, it's going to be truly special. The Kia quarter pipe awaits, then you're into the switch up. This gives you a chance to either rectify a mistake or set yourself up for this big air jump here. It comes thick and fast, straight into the Oakley wall ride, 10 meters high. And then think on your toes, because actually to get through and round to the Volkel hip, you've got to be really, really on it. There's a little pole jam up for offer there. There's a trampoline feature which takes you straight into the down bar. And then the flat rail. Again, almost a setup feature, but we're seeing some really narrow landings there. And the final last chance saloon, we'll call that one. It seems to be getting harder. Well, we've just had the round of 16. And your pick for the top, Elias, Una Kangas, he didn't make it, did he?
Yeah, I mean, it was difficult to ride. So many of the good riders like Thibaut, Ryan, they had a difficult and hard time on this course.
Yeah, I don't know if it's maybe nerves getting the better of the skiers. Lucas Mullauer as well, and then of course defending champion Nick Guepa really struggling. He get knocked out, and he's been talking to Anna down at the bottom.
Trampoline got me. I mean, I've been jumping on trampolines my whole life, and it's funny that that's the one that would get me here at PlayStreets. But it's been an incredible night other way.
Well, what a shame. I think there's not a warm heart in the house that didn't want to see Nick Webber do well here. He's announced his retirement 2 weeks ago, but, you know, the tears won't last long, will they?
Nah, and I mean, it would be too perfect if he could get another shot here in semi-finals or finals, but I mean, he knows what he has achieved, and he is a good skier.
Well, there we go. The round of 16, you can see it done and dusted. We're in now to the round of 8s. Quarter-final time. Thibaut Magnin up against Andre Rigetli. Ryan Stevenson against Kim Gubsa. On the other side, GB's Chris McCormick. What a stellar run he did. He's got such a tech rail section. We'll get on to them a little bit later on. First, we've got this little matchup. I say a little matchup because Thibaut Magnin has looked really good on this course, hasn't he?
Yeah. He is a creative skier. He has big tricks, and Andre's, yeah, he's a good bet.
Well, he's an innovative skier, is the Spaniard, and I tell you what, he's going to need all the creativity he can get if he wants to take down the
double cork 1260. He knew he had to try this because Andre has it unlocked from the session yesterday. So he went for the double cork. Andre rotated.
Oh my goodness. Well, I was just busy chatting away because I just did not expect that from him.
Yeah.
Well, like you say, he knew he had to do it.
Yeah, he knew he had to step it up. Oh, broke his pole there as well.
Now, one thing he can't do here, he's got to concentrate, he's got to keep going, because we've seen mistakes from the other riders in the second runs, haven't we?
Yep. Definitely if Andre will crash in the quarter pipe.
Yeah. So he's got to try and dig deep here, rectify it, put a run down here on this lower section, into the trampoline.
Oh, and he would have the trick here with the flip out.
And we know just how strong on the rails Andre Rigetli is. Thibaut here finishing up on the down, flat down. Nice and easy for him. I think he knows he's a wily competitor.
Bummer for him.
Yeah, that is a shame. Broken pole. Only 22 years of age. I was in the middle of saying real innovative skier. He's got some big spins. And here you see he goes for the double cork.
Double, reaching the grip, and then the landing just shows up too early. Big hit.
Yeah, he took a good digger there. We see the little racing drone fly through the picture. He's all smiles. And I know we've mentioned that a lot, actually, but it's nice to see him skiing. Everybody's been skiing with a smile, haven't they?
Yeah, definitely. It is a course and a comp they love to go. And it's also good and important for our sport that we not only have World Cups, that we also have these kind of events.
Absolutely. He's chatting with Nico Zakek down at the bottom as we see live drone shots of this brand new run-in. It's a winch, pull in, and Andre Rigetli now. Pressure's on him to put a clean one down. But what this man hasn't done, well, world champion in slope style, 3 times X Games medalist, 4 Crystal Globes. He knows what he's doing when it comes to competing.
Coming in with that switch 720, the quarter pipe. Left at 720. Does a safe trick now, for sure.
Yeah.
Into the flare, into the wall ride. 180.
Oh, watch your head.
Watch your head, there's the sign.
Okay, here he comes. Little 180 on the step down, into the vocal hip.
Nice little flat spin. And the trampoline.
Nearly got them done in this in the quarters. Let's see if he can make it still.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, he's still got it. Switch up, 270 out. Switch on, 450. Does not hold back at all.
Look at this camera shot as well, might I add. Big 450 on the bottom.
Yes. Oh, wow. And if he adds the double cork, wow.
Yeah, if he adds the double cork to that run, exactly. 2 times a silver medalist at this event. Can he be going home with the gold? He wants the gold here, doesn't he? He wants the win at Bull PlayStreets. He wants his name on that wall. Really nice on the quarter pipe, and actually that shot there does it a little bit of a disservice. Nice.
Cork 7.
Yeah, the cork 7. It's nice high up the landing. It's all the speed he can get, and you can see him hitting skiers left side, jumping in nice and high on the quarter pipe.
And then,
love this.
Yeah. And I don't think that they have a safe trick for this. I mean,
no.
He has to do his full-on run, and then the 450.
Locking it in.
Down, flat down.
Yeah, locking it in. So good run. And I think it's definitely going to be good night for T-Bot Magnet. It is, but how high? 273!
Wow.
Huge run. Highest score today so far we've seen. And like you said, Elias, we haven't even seen him put the double cork in there.
Yep. And he stepped it up at the bottom with that 415.
So Ryan Stevenson against Kim Gubser of Switzerland. This is a nice little matchup, actually. 2 little pockets of power right here.
2 young guns.
And if you take a look at their player cards, they're pretty even. Ryan Stevenson actually, wild card entry, he won Snowfest down in Innsbruck, winning his place here.
Double cork, 720, safety grab. And does the sushi roll again here. Ooh. This is a tough one.
Keeping the flow going through this course. So the New Jersey man lives his days out there in Summit County, Colorado.
Comes in 450. And then switch into the trampoline. Switch to 60 on.
That's all right.
Yeah, lines that switch up.
Flat
450 out.
Yeah.
His landing is narrow and tight as well.
Nice.
Lip, that's where he had trouble in qualification.
Yeah, in qualification he caught his tips on the lip slide. Lip slide when you've got to throw those tips over the rail before you can connect, and he gets it so clean. And the 22-year-old, who's actually been doing a little bit of a tour, going around and enjoying himself, doing demos with a light show around the US. Like I said, wildcard entry. He's absolutely loving this, and rightly so.
Double cork 720, safety grab. A little bit flat compared to how he probably used to do it on the jumps.
Yeah.
On a bigger jump. Suture roll here.
Stops dead right at the zenith, doesn't he?
450 out here. And with the lip to 70 in.
Puts it down.
Edge, yeah.
Yeah. Good flow on that run. It's nice. It linked nicely. Daring the judges. He's saying, look how much fun I'm having out here. It's going to go for him for sure.
Yeah, that's going to put some pressure for Kim.
Say what? Should we put our necks on the line here? I was going to say in the 250s. Yeah, I was going to say that. So Ryan Stevenson, 254 with Kim Gubsa next to drop. Now Kim's already taken out Nick Guepa there. You can see on the right side of your picture.
Oh, with the speedy.
And what can he do here? This guy goes big, doesn't he?
Yeah, always. He likes to go big.
Loves his jumps. He goes absolutely massive normally. What can he do?
Oh, big flare.
Yeah, super playful course here. 180 in.
Switch 900, tail grab. All the way up.
Nice. Right to the top of the Oakley wall ride. So into this middle section. A little bit of respite here. Through the rabbit warren. Dropping down now into the vocal hip. Oh, that was nice.
And flare. Wonder if he tries to flip out of the trampoline. Oh, yes, there he is. Wow. K-Fed. Into 450, same trick as Ryan. Oh, this is a hard one.
Almost
270 in.
270 on.
Oh, wow.
I think he's done it.
Yeah.
I think that's done it. He had the switch 9. Potentially, I mean, I'm just trying to pick it apart. Potentially coming up a little bit short, maybe, but we talk about that being a smaller jump up there. I mean, let's get it right. This first jump, it's still 15 meters, but compared to what perhaps you're normally used to seeing, it doesn't give the license for guys to knock out the 1080s. So switch 900's a big trick to be putting down. Remember, the judges have to judge what the guys are doing. They're not judging on what they can do in any other parks or setups. And this is beautiful.
The flip out and to switch up to 70 out. Bottom section very similar with the 450.
Yeah.
Like Ryan, trampoline definitely makes a difference.
And channeling his inner Cyclops from X-Men. I think it goes to Kim just. Yes, it does. More than just. A 264 for Kim Gubsa. And he will advance to the semi-finals.
I got it. He can't believe it. He is surprised. Definitely scored high on that double 7.
Yeah.
Right, but they do a lot of scoring on the overall impression, and that's top to bottom.
Well, we've got GB's Chris McCormick up against Matti Svansa, local hero, lives just down the road. And Chris has actually been, you see him there with Paddy Graham and his brother, Matti McCormick with the camera, got a lot of support, well liked. A little bit of a wild card entry to this event. Stoked to get the call up, and here he is. And he's actually got a really nice, and dare I say it, a simple run.
Yeah.
He's got the air to fakie.
Air to fakie, double nose grab. Switch 720, Japan grab. Oh, cool combo. Oh, that pressure surprised him in that trainee.
My goodness. He would have had to have turned his legs on for that. But all good. Down into this second section. And now we're through into the trampoline, and this has been the Achilles heel. Definitely been the Achilles heel of his run, but this is where he excels. His rail tricks are as good as, if not better than everybody else's.
Switch on, blindside to 70 out. Look how fast they go through this narrow little Then 450 into switch.
Yes, huge rail section for Chris McCormick. Took out Finn Billis in the round before, and he's got a big ass to take down Max Fancer, but he's going to be stoked. He's made the top 8 here at Red Bull PlayStreets.
And it is a top-to-bottom clean run. I mean, no crash. For sure, on the trampoline, he will lose some points. But, I mean, puts the pressure on Mate that he needs to land.
A little bit backseat out of that. But these are super nice. Learned his trade up at Bear's Den, just outside of Glasgow, and lovely 450, landing backwards. Nice run for Chris. He's got a very symmetrical face, 236. Well, I'll tell you what, I think that's his highest score he's had. Okay, let's hear from our next rider, Matti Svansa.
So super special for me is that I got all my homies around here. For example, Simo. And yeah, that's basically it. The atmosphere is super nice. Super stoked.
So local hero, he is quite literally from down the road. He spent his time in the crowds at earlier Red Bull PlayStreets cheering on his heroes, and now he finds himself in the start gate. He's had a meteoric rise. Had some huge jump tricks, big air specialist. He's such a good skier. And he's such a playful skier, so this course just plays into his hands, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely perfect. Almost built for him. Coming in with this flare, landing a little low. Training, coming in switch. 720. I mean, he has some pressure in his hometown. Whoa! And he can feel that.
He can feel the pressure, and he's boots undone again. He needs new clips.
I would say they're even up at the moment. Oh, nose spotter here.
You saw him just cranking a nose spotter, and he's got the measure of this trampoline though.
Oh, yes. Switch 180 in, flip out.
Now,
Mindset switch up.
He's ahead. He needs to turn on the rail tricks there. I mean, he's going. He's answering. Chris right back here.
270 in.
270 on the bottom rail.
It's not a clean run as we have seen it from him in qualification, but the more technical tricks, definitely for sure.
Yeah, well, he's going to be ahead on the quarter pipe. He's probably just, well, yeah, he'll be ahead on the jump, maybe.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I don't know. He
Same
might
trick
come up
with
a
the
bit
switch
short.
Switch 720, and then he had this bubble here at the wall ride.
Yeah. But Chris had his little bobble on the wall ride
as well, yeah.
But I think it's going to be the trampoline.
Yeah,
it's going to be the trampoline that edges it.
Trampoline makes a big difference. I mean, he does a proper like switch 180 and flip out.
Plus he's got the nose butter on the hip. Oh, yeah. I think he's taking this one, but it will be close. That 450 on the bottom rail. Look at that, that's wicked. I've got no idea what that is.
That's like a kind of like a misty 450 out.
Yeah, 630 out.
Or 630 out, yeah.
Mad. Big run.
And as closer you get to the final, as more pressure there is, especially for a local.
There we go. 253. The crowd have gone absolutely wild here for that. So Matti Svansa advances through to the semi-finals. So Red Bull PlayStreets 2023 not disappointing as we move into the final heat, heat number 4 in the round of 8. Max Moffat up against Jesper Chader, and Max, look at the player card there. Transition, jibs, rail, he's up there. Everybody knows just how good this kid is, but you'd say he's struggled a little bit to get here, hasn't he? He's not been on top form. He's not made it easy for himself.
Definitely not. It is a very hard course to ski, and definitely not easy for him as well. Oh, cork 1080, tail grab.
Cuts right across to that left side. Really nice. Good start. Milking this course for as much speed as he can.
Oh, sick. Flat spin. 630 out. Oh!
Oh, that's nice. Time stood still when he did that.
Lines and switch up. Oh, no. There he would choose a different trick.
Yeah, he's definitely looking to spin out of that.
Oh.
Oh no, Max Moffat falls on the last chance saloon. The last dance rail will be his undoing. Oh no, the man from Canada, from Caledon, Ontario. He's gone about it the hard way, and especially when you're up against someone like Jesper Tjeda, you don't want to make any mistakes. 1080. The first one we've seen. I think
misses the grab a little bit. And it's right side. 630 into the wall. Yeah, overall it would have been a cool run. Bottom 2 rails. Lip on, blindside switch up, and then here just came off a little short of this flat rail. Could not spin off, and then whiffed the
head in it. It's in his head from that point.
Yeah.
Oh, gutted.
450.
Well, as we saw in the quarterfinals, mistakes can happen on the top of this course.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you have a crash on the first quarter pipe.
On the quarter pipe, yeah. But he is up against essentially the AI robot of freestyle skiing that is Jesper Tjeda.
Oh, there he is. Going to switch into the quarter pipe, the backflip. 720.
Yeah, chucking that weight forward.
Flare 180. Just pull it around.
So the man that owns a gold medal from the knuckle hook contest, the Chipotle knuckle hook contest at X Games just a couple of weeks ago. Can he add to that medal haul here? Throwing that flip round to Fakey. Coming backwards now into the trampoline.
On his back.
Oh my goodness.
Flip out.
It's like a computer game.
Yeah. 450.
Yeah. Almost opposite way, 450 out. And then bottom rail.
Japan grab, disaster.
Yeah, he wasn't taking chances at the bottom, was he? Knew what he had to do.
Well, he didn't have to take any risk. All he needed was a top to bottom run.
So if you've been across social media, you will have seen his ridiculous wall ride trick that he did in the best trick contest yesterday, where he backflipped clean off the top. If you haven't seen it, then do go check out the Red Bull Snow Instagram account. It absolutely defies physics and logic. That was the best trick contest, and it's now all about lacing a run top to bottom across these 8 features. And Jesper Tjeda, well, I think he's done enough to make it through to the semi-finals here. Let's see what the judges make of it. Yeah, look at that. That's nice to see.
Yeah,
of course.
You don't see that in almost no any other sport. 241 points. I mean, they are all friends skiing together, and these kind of events.
Like you said, these kind of events really pushes, it really elevates the sport, and it's what the sport needs. So, quarterfinals done and dusted, and here are your highlights. Andre Rigetli looking very measured.
Yeah, and like he always does in the World Cups, he lands his run.
Yeah. As sure as the tide coming in and out, Andre Rigetti will land his runs. Kim Gubser, arguably the pick of the tricks, the trampoline as well.
Stepped it up for qualification. Needed.
Mattis Vansa's got the home crowd advantage, hasn't he?
Yes. Struggled a little bit, but we all know what he's capable of.
Get those mistakes out of the way, get them out of the way early, and we've just seen him there get through with the last run. Woohoo! How much fun does that look? I would literally pop my spine if I tried that. Nice 450 out, and actually those follow cams really give you such a good view of there's so little room for error spinning off those rails.
And we've seen some riders in qualification going in switch, but it is super difficult there. It's tight.
So semi-final one, Kim Gubser, Andre Rigetti. It's an all Switzerland battle over on that
Swiss
side.
cheese battle.
Swiss cheese battle, and Jesper Tjäder with the lowest score from the round of 8 will take on Mattis Vansa, that is channeling the power of 13,000 screaming Bad Gastein fans here. Semi-finals just around the corner, and we've got Max Moffat at the bottom with Anna.
Max, what a shame you're out. But it's not an easy task to go up against Jesper Tjäder. Where are maybe the nerves getting a little to you?
Well, yeah, man. Obviously, Jesper's this is pretty much his event. Like, he owns this, and he's done so well in the past. But it's just been super fun to be a part of and be here. It's my first time, and it well past my expectations. This is insane.
It definitely looked like you were enjoying yourself. Just how amazing is this crowd here and the atmosphere?
Yeah, this crowd, I haven't ever been a part of a free ski event with a crowd like this. This is the craziest energy I've ever felt while skiing, so it's been pretty special. Bummed I can't ski anymore, but it was really fun.
And this course is so unique. How hard is it to master those short transitions between the features?
Yeah, it's really tight between features, and that's kind of the way they designed it. You just got to be comfy on your skis, have good edge control, and yeah, the best skiers are the ones that do the best here. Like, not just tricks, but actually skiing.
Wow, and one final question. Who is your money on for tonight?
Oh, tough. Jesper, I think, will probably take it. Andri is going to be in the mix for sure. And I can't leave out Mate. He's going to do some crazy stuff. So it's going to be a good show.
It definitely will. Thanks, Max.
I love that. He said everybody. Who do you think is going to win? I think everyone's going to win. They're all friends, of course. Well, it's really interesting to hear him talk about being a good skier. And yes, he's absolutely right. Elias, you've spoken about it as well. It's all about being a good skier. But the one thing they've got to get right, they've got to get those rails right. Let's take a little closer look at them right now.
So this is a typical down rail as you find it in every slopestyle course. Most important is that you slide the whole rail, you aim it and jump right on top of the rail. 270 in, 270 out is like a basic trick, a normal trick for a free skier. You turn 270 degrees in, slide the whole rail, 270 degrees out, and then land switch, yeah.
Not a lot of room for error.
Nah, especially when you land, the next rail is coming up to you so fast, and it's icy and bumpy. You need to be a good skier.
Also, until you walk the course, you don't really get a good sense of how high they are. They're all waist high and above, aren't they?
Yeah, they are very high, and they're steep there as well with the down rail. And yeah, difficult.
Well, they're getting a good little view of this course, and we've got another little chat down at the bottom with none other than ultimate run maestro that is Mr. Marcus Eder, and Anna is with him now.
Marcus, you're used to normally competing in this event. You competed here 2 times, but today you're watching from the sideline. What is your first impression of today's event?
It is just so amazing to witness the progression from the guys when the training started. You know, the struggle. It's a very difficult course with the speed. You know, you gotta have every turn dialed, and it's just crazy to see right now, like day by day, run by run, these guys are stepping up the game, and yeah, just super impressive.
What have your favorite moments of this competition been so far?
So there is so many moments that stood out to me, like Jesper going switch on the trampoline with the 450 out. He's the only one going switch on the. Oh, he's not the only one going switch on the trampoline, but he's doing a flip 450 out, which is crazy. It's really hard to get the speed, to get the right speed for that, especially switch. And I think my highlight was Ryan Stevenson versus Kim Gupsa. Like, those guys completely pushed the level, yeah, pushed it to the next level.
Thanks for talking to us, Marcus. See you at the start.
Do you know what's really nice to see is Marcus, how much he's frothing on this event, because he's out there with his phone, he's taking pictures and he's videoing everybody, and he's going to be all over this first semi-final. Kim Gupsa, Andre Rigetli, the Swiss battle. Will Switzerland be going home with gold? They've got a very good chance. They'll definitely have one of their crew in the final. Semi-final number 2, Mattis Fanzer, Jesper Chader. That's a small powerhouse battle as well. Super creative over on that side.
Both of them could be the final already.
Yeah. Well, Kim Gupsa will go first. And, well, he's a little powerhouse, isn't he? He's been thoroughly enjoying himself. Hometown of Davos, 3rd world champs in the big air, like we said, big air specialist.
Oh, going huge on that quarter pipe with a flare. Coming in, switch 900, tail grab. All the way to the top,
right
little
to the
pop.
top.
Hand plant.
Best we've seen, I think, from him on that top section.
Super clean as well.
Really clean.
And he did step up his run at the bottom with his trampoline trick.
Backflip on the vocal hip in to the trampoline. Bouncing really hard.
Oh, with that flip on. Switch up to 70 out. Coming in, 450. Oh, it is tight down there.
He needs to hold this down.
Did the last one. 270 in.
Oh,
just holding it.
Yes, what a run.
A little sketch at the bottom rail feature, but that was probably best run we've seen of him all day. Switch 900, tail grab, reaching for that grab. It is important that they have a grab, otherwise they lose some points. And how he pops, taking a lot of style there.
It's you start to fizz, don't you? When you're skiing of being a free sport, it's all about feeling good, and you start landing your tricks, you start feeling good, you start fizzing and frothing on it. He gets down to the bottom here. Oh yeah, like you said, a little bit sketchy on the rails.
Yeah.
This was
and
nice
here
though.
with the 450 out. He definitely stepped up the rail game down here.
He's having a little chat with Nico down at the bottom there. Oh, 267. Wow. Even with those little mistakes.
Yep.
Well, the judges must have really liked that top section being as clean as it was.
Yep. Probably his best top section. And to step up with the trampoline. One of the hardest tricks we've seen on the trampoline so far. Sure.
So, all the pressure's on.
Now he cannot hold back. He's got to go all in against his teammate.
Yeah, well, this guy sprinkles pressure on his breakfast cereal, so he's going to be all in. Switch now into the quarter pipe. Oh, really good.
720 and then double cork. Yes, there it is. Double cork 1080.
How does he do that? Such a small jump for
it. Into the wall.
Little 180 into the rabbit run. Is he going to 180 down, the step down? Yeah, a little switch 180, setup trick into the vocal hip.
Flat spin.
Kim Gubser is watching his final place slip away here.
Yes.
'Cause at the moment, this is flawless from Andre Rigetli.
Switch up to 70 out, coming in, switch, pops out, switch for 50 out, and then bottom, 450 in.
Lock this in, and you're in the
270 in.
final.
Oh! There it is.
The man.
How many times has he landed this run already?
Well, this is it, and doing it under the pressure like that, he knew he had to do his best run, and he's only gone and done it. And the man from Flims, down there in
Switch 720.
South Switzerland, oh my goodness.
Then the double cork. How does he safety grab? It is a small jump.
Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It is a small jump for a double cork 1080. It flare into the wall right.
And even just popping that little 180 there, just flow, really enjoying this course.
Jumping on his back, kind of like 450 out.
Yeah.
Switch up, 270 out, pretzel 270 out,
Yeah.
changing direction. And then he switched back to the 270 in, compared to the 450
yes.
we have seen. So he even can step up a little bit more, but should be enough for sure.
Well, 267 was huge. The judges, have they put that? Oh my goodness! 268.
Okay, not that much more, huh?
No, well, I'd argue Kim was. 267 was high, wasn't it? But that was close, and the judges, well, they had to kind of dig themselves out a little bit there. And 268, Andre Rigetli will be going through to another Red Bull PlayStreets final. Will he be going home with silver or a gold? Only one of these two men will be able to answer that question. Semi-final, heat number 2. Matti Svansa and Jesper Tjeda will do battle on the streets here in Bad Gastein right now.
Local needs to go first.
So he helped build this course, helped design it at least. I doubt he was out there with a shovel and a power drill. But Matti Svansa then listen to the crowd when he comes in here.
Little flare, definitely going lower than a lot of other kits we've seen. Oh, does the bring back.
Yeah, stops that. Defying the laws of physics. Stop it, a wave to the fans.
Boot.
That's his boot up again. Come on, Matti Svansa. Second off this course seconds. Yeah, there's the nose butter now.
Going and switch to the trampoline. Switch.
Oh!
How did he save that?
Well saved! Oh my goodness! Oh, well, he's
450.
Huge as well, catching the last foot of that down bar.
That down rail and the flat rail. Well, I mean, Jesper needs to land the run. He didn't crash. He will.
He's definitely
lose some points on
sketched out on a few hits. Let's pick it apart. Let's do what the judges have to do.
The bring back.
The bring back. Oh my goodness, giving Newton headaches. Wow.
And then the backflip there, no spotter.
You would argue as well, he lacks a little bit of pop, doesn't he? A little bit of amplitude. But this, my goodness, he was really lucky there.
With the 50-50, like the 1 foot, and then pretzel 180 out again, but just slipped away.
$240. Okay, 240 for him. This is going to be interesting. Before he drops in, I think we can hear a little quote from Jesper Tjeda.
I lost my voice from yesterday, but I hope I haven't lost my skills. About to do my run. Hopefully I land it.
Well, the riders tent at the top there, keeping their eye across this. Jesper Tjeda, who hasn't been going the highest either, has he?
Nah. Well, he's going and switch into this quarter pipe, makes it more difficult to actually go as high as the other guys going forward. Switch backflip. What does he got? The 720 leading mute into the flare. 180 out.
That's as good as he's done it.
Yeah.
Saving the best till last. So nice little top section. He gets a little breather now. Here we go, into the step down. The man from Östersund in Sweden.
There's almost a little bring back there on that hip.
Brings it back to switch. Needs a big, nice trick now, nice finish.
70 in. Blindside to 70 out. Definitely plays the safe card a little bit here. 450 to switch.
Oh my goodness. Locks in the 450 to Fakey. Oh, this is going to be tight. This is going to be really tight.
But I think it will be enough because this was clean run.
Super clean.
No crashes or like not even close to a crash.
Yeah.
And Mate had the trouble on the down rail.
You're absolutely right. That's why you're the expert. Nice run though.
But as I said, this could almost been the final.
Yeah. It's always a shame, isn't it, with the knockout rounds, and you get a little bit of a problem or an issue in the qualifying or the early stages, a few mistakes get made, and then actually what on paper you think perhaps should be the final, you end up getting in the quarters or the semis. But such is the list of heavy hitters in this event. You look down at it and you go, actually, a lot of these guys could do well.
415 at that bottom rail.
Locks it so perfectly under the arches of his feet. Right, judges, who will face Rigetli in the final? Here we go. There it is, 279!
Oh, 279, highest score.
Highest score we've seen, and what a time to pull it out. Goodness me, there we go, Jesper Chedegaard, get on the quad, get back to the top. You have a date in the final here at Bull PlayStreets 2023. And Matti Svansa will go in to the small final. So here are the highlights. At the moment, you've got to say, it's the cleanliness of Jesper Chedegaard, everything done to perfection, versus the power and the height of Rigetli.
Rigetli makes a little different at the top section with his double cork, and also with the flare in the quarter pipe into the wall ride. But then the bottom section, I would almost say, is Jesper a little bit ahead.
All right, wise words from Elias Ambuel, former winner here at Bull PlayStreets back in 2011. So there's your semi-final results. Final will be Jesper Chedegaard, Andre Rigetli, Kim Gubser and Matti Svansa down there in the small final. And we've got a special guest for you, Austrian royalty in the form of snowboarding legend that is Anna Gasser. And Anna, our Anna, is with her now.
Anna, how nice to have you here at this event. Usually it's you dropping in front of such a huge crowd. How much do you enjoy to just lean back today and watch this event?
It's so cool. It's my first time here in Bad Gastein, and yeah, the atmosphere is so special. The event is so unique, and it's so sick to watch the whole thing.
Yeah, is there any skier you are rooting for in particular?
I have to say, of course, being from Austria, I want Mate to do good. He still has a chance now to be on the podium, and my fingers are crossed.
Of course. And how do you like the atmosphere? How sick is this crowd, please?
Like, look around you. It's so nice to have an event like this in Austria. Yeah, people are so hyped on freestyle skiing and freestyle sports in general. And yeah, I'm already excited for next year or in 2 years when it's back here.
We know you're rooting for Mate, but who do you think will claim the top spot today?
I think Jesper is looking very confident. Like, it doesn't look like he ever bails, so I think Jesper is going to be hard to beat.
He is. Thanks, Anna.
Snowboard royalty Anna Gasser down at the bottom, keeping her eye on proceedings, probably wishing she had a snowboard with her. Maybe next year. Well, I think the part of this course that definitely could be the separator is going to be that trampoline section. It's been such a thorn in a lot of the skiers' side, and we sent Marcus Eder down there to find out what it's all about.
This year the course is stacked with special features. One of them is this trampoline right here. I've just tried it myself and it's definitely not super easy to get used to it with the speed. But as soon as you got it figured out, it's actually pretty fun to ride. And it's a mandatory feature for everyone, so yeah, I think this is a decisive moment in everyone's run.
Well, you can see there Thibault getting it absolutely done on the trampoline. And as good a skier as Marcus Eder is, let me tell you something, he struggled with it. I don't think he'll mind me saying.
It is difficult, and especially to judge speed, how fast you need to jump onto this trampoline, and then it is a hard obstacle to have in a slopestyle.
Also, as you know, trampolines are slippy. When they're wet, when there's snow on them, they are slippy.
Yeah, they are. And then you have to imagine you have a little forward speed, and on some certain it stops, and then you need to flip out or spin out. That's such a weird feeling.
Well, we've also got Marcus locked and loaded and ready to give us a little overview and let us know what he thinks of the event so far and who he thinks is going to win.
Ja, hallo, ich bin schon da. Okay, okay, I'm here with André Ragetli, just made it to the finals with an incredible run. He put the top 10 down perfectly. It's the same with the rest of your run. Super impressive to see all that. So are you still able to step it up after such a run?
Yes, there is something I can still step up a bit. But yeah, we'll see. The top 10 was really close. It's a little bit slow with the speed, but I'm happy to put my run down and be in the final now.
Awesome, that's awesome. I can't wait to see the finals and the small finals. And yeah, back to you guys.
Thank you, Marcus. Marcus is loving this, isn't he? He's really, I said it earlier, he's been getting his phone out, he's filming all the tricks. You know, you think how good the skier Marcus Eder is. It's just, like you said earlier on, the sport needs this content.
Yeah, no, so many guys are back here who skied Bull PlayStreets, and just all good memories when you come back here and see the crowd. It wants to put my skis on and just go back skiing. But yeah, as Andre said, it's he can step it up a little bit. Maybe for this last run, but it is difficult to ski it. And everybody has been skiing so well. It is a tough course and a tough event.
Well, looking down at that, 279 was the score. Was the semi-final score was 279 points. That was Jesper Tjeder's run. If he can up his run as well, he's going to put that into the the high 80s, potentially 290s. Well, that's a big leap, isn't it, for Ragetli? He's got to pull something pretty special out of the bag.
Yeah, especially for Jesper, he did not show everything he can do on these rails down there. And he managed to somehow make 279 points. So there is room to
them all to go.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, we see.
Well, that's for silver and gold. This will be for bronze. Will it be going to Kim Gubser or Mattis Vansa? Look how big Kim Gubser goes on that quarter pipe.
There. Coming in, switch. 900. Tail grab. Going all the way up. Quarter pipe.
So nice little top section from Kim. Into the vocal hip. Chucking those almost McTwisty kind of flips.
Does he get the flip out again? Oh, almost slipped away.
Almost slipped away. We just said how slippy that is.
Outside switch up to 70 out, 450 off. Just holding on to.
Yeah, a little bit wild, a little bit ragged. Now needs to hold this.
270 in.
Which he does. We're holding our breath in the commentary booth here, me and Elias. Oh my goodness. Absolutely loving it, buzzing, and the noise that they can hear down through this course from the crowd, cheering the skiers on.
Switch 900, tail grab. Landing also a little high up in the landing.
Yeah.
Haha, then hand plant all the way at the top. Flare.
Oh, he had
almost
to really,
slipped away.
Didn't have the
Look
speed.
how low he was on that.
Really had to throw himself forward for it.
270, came off a little bit early, holding on to.
Well, perfection is what's going to win you medals here. He's going to be going up against Mattis Fanza, so he needs something higher. 261.
Keep scoring around that 260.
Yeah, he got 264, didn't he, in the quarterfinals. So he's got a smile that could bring about world peace. He's really enjoyed himself, rocking a 10 out of 10 in the jumps.
Yeah,
off he
goes.
goes. Here we go for the bronze medal, for third place here at Red Bull PlayStreets. Milking this course for speed.
Bring back, lands very high up. Not sure if.
Oh! Well, let's see. Little wave to the crowd as he comes into this lower section. It's his first appearance here at Red Bull PlayStreets. It definitely won't be his last.
180 in. And the flip out.
So nice, that.
Switch up.
There we go. A few sparks.
450. And does he get the 450? Ooh, almost misses the rail as well. Don't know if this is enough. With the bubble at the wall right and the 450 in at the bottom, down flat, down rail. For sure a tech run on the jump and on the trampoline.
Yeah. Let's take a look at this. Let's pick it apart. Flare on the quarter pipe. You see him just pumping hard in the bottom of that transition. Speed not at a premium here. And the bring back there kind of melts minds a little bit. Defies physics. High up the Oakley wall ride. Oh yeah, just caught the inside edge.
Almost got the inside edge. This one was perfect. Switch 180 in. That kind of cork 630 out. Difficult decision. The bottom rail here.
Yeah, he just doesn't get it, does he? I think you're right. Elias, I'm with you. I don't think that's going to be enough. But it definitely won't be his last time here. But we're not judges. He's got to beat a 261. Oh my goodness! So Kim Gubson will take the bronze medal home, back to Davos in Switzerland. The 22-year-old makes the podium here with third place after a 4-year hiatus of Red Bull PlayStreets. Switzerland will take a bronze medal. Question begs, will they be taking a silver or a gold?
How high did he go on that quarter pipe? Switch 100, tail grab.
Goes big though, doesn't he?
Yeah. I think the wall ride made the difference. It was a little bit cleaner because Kim had trouble at that bottom down flat down rail as well.
Yeah.
So, but it's okay with, like, it was good judging. Because is not easy, especially when they make mistakes. It's always like comparing which mistake was
Mistake's the worst.
Yeah,
exactly.
450, same trick as Mate did.
Yeah, a little bit loose through there.
And then the 270, just holding it, the landing.
I love that. Here, that's so crazy. Hunter Henderson loved his time here on the course. And no love lost between them, between any of these guys. But as we were saying, will it be a gold or a silver, first or second for Andre Rigetli? Remember, 2 times a silver medalist, twice the best man, but will he be the groom here today? Jesper Tjeda stands in his way, and interestingly, Jesper Tjeda will be dropping first.
Yep, that is interesting. I thought the higher score can go second.
Well, Jesper Tjeda here has made his way into the finals. Seeing off a lot of stiff competition along the way. You could also argue he's got better, hasn't he, as he's gone?
Yeah, definitely.
Seems to have got
used to the course more. As you ski the course, it's easier it gets. And this for 15 at the bottom. This is what makes a difference.
And on Rigetli, didn't see the 720 there, but he's had the double cork, hasn't he?
Yeah.
That's going to be a big scoring trick. He's going to be relying on that for sure, but he needs the speed for it, doesn't he?
Similar trick to Jesper, coming in forward though, and
a little backdrop.
Only does the 270 in at the bottom. Definitely a rail where he can step up and needs to step up as well.
Right. Well, here we go then. We are 2 runs away from crowning the champion here at Red Bull PlayStreets 2023. Jesper Tjeda. Well, what can he do?
One last run. Oh, switch backflip. Coming with the 720 lead mute. Flare to 180 out. Also had a little grab in there.
Jesper actually took the win here back in 2017. In 2015, he got 3rd, and he was beaten in the final in 2019, 4 years ago, by Nick Guepa. So he's already got a 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. But will he be adding a 1st or a 2nd to it? Into the trampoline.
Switch on. Got it one more time. 270 in.
He looked like a cat that had been dropped out of a window there, didn't he?
450 out. Stepped it up. And then, does he show the 415 again?
Yes, he does. Oh, it's just as clean.
So the bottom section is definitely ahead of the game. But the jump, I mean, it's a 720, 2 rotation.
Yeah.
Lead mute compared to Andre's double cork.
If he does it, if he can do it. It's interesting, the pressure now on Andre. He's laced this run, hasn't he? Pretty much.
Yep. Oh, that. Look how high up he lands. Like this, he can gain as much speed into this jump. Left side 720, lead mute.
Really nice style on that. Proper grab on it. Tweaking the ACLs.
And then, yeah, put this grab in there.
Yeah, put the grab.
First time.
Yeah, with the bringing it out to fakie as well.
Yep.
It's just a smooth run, isn't it? It's just, it looks like water going, this is like a cow. He's like, we've chucked off somebody's bed.
And then this one, the 450, just
laces it. Yeah, that's a sick run. I've got a lot of time for that. How high the judges will go on it, though, remains to be seen. 279 he got in the semis.
That's the highest score of today.
285, goodness me. So, Rigetti then.
Pressure's on.
Well and truly on. He's got to absolutely deliver now. Otherwise, he will be going home with a third second place from the streets of Bad Gastein in Austria. So the man, the product of the Lax Fun Park up there, what can he get done here? He needs the run of his life.
Coming in, switch. Oh, going up high as well with that switch 720. Takes as much speed. Double cork, 1080. How is that even possible?
And time to spare on it as well.
Flare in.
Looking really good so far. Clean top section.
Flare there, because he has trampoline unlocked again. On his back and
oh my
also
goodness.
Perfect. This is switch up, 270 out, switch on, front 450 out. Oh, does he do the 450 in?
He has to.
450.
Oh my goodness!
How is this possible?
Oh,
it's like a computer game.
Mate, that is, if you ask ChatGPT to write a ski run, that's what it would do. Unbelievable.
Oh, wow.
Andre Rigetti with the run of his life under all the pressure has delivered. It's out of his hands now. He's dared the judges to give him another second place. They can't, can they?
And I feel like this was the best run he did all day. Top to bottom.
He seemed to have
very high in the quarter pipe.
Super high in the quarter pipe. And then
grab.
Just has all the speed.
Double cork.
The double cork. He just seems
perfect.
Time to
Safety
spare.
grab. Lands very high up. And then into the flare.
Yeah, big
Here,
flare.
Jesper definitely scored some higher points with the 180 out, which he added.
We get this live action drone shot. Shout out to the drone pilots. This is a good run.
And the bottom section, I mean, difficult to say. He went
let's take a look at it. Yeah,
similar trick.
Similar trick, but he did look a bit more in control.
Yep.
He had less
switch up, 270 out. Then this 450 in, just like Jesper. Holding it to forward.
Holding it to forward, locking it in. Yeah. Okay, judges. What are we saying? Nico gives them both a hug down there at the bottom. It smiles all round. Jesper with the 285 has already won this event back in 2017, but Andre Rigetti that already has a plethora of second places from Red Bull PlayStreets. Will he finally be going back to Flims in Switzerland with the championship here? The judges are frantically pulling their
nerves,
pulling their hair out in the booth. Score any second. The crowd waiting here. It's going to be close, isn't it? Keeping their eye on that scoreboard. Your winner here at Red Bull PlayStreets 2023. Who is it? Come on, judges.
Oh my God. It is.
Oh my goodness! I do not believe it. Wow! Jesper Jada takes the win here at Red Bull PlayStreets 2023. And it's a cruel world, but Andre Rigetti goes home with another second place.
Yep. This was a close call. Very close call.
The cameraman is down. Well, that's going to be the talk of the bar and the talk of gondolas and ski lifts and freestyle ski forums for the next couple of weeks. Both incredible runs, both incredible skiers, both putting down two incredible runs.
Definitely, I mean, it's so hard to judge this. Not a look at his switch backflip. The left one, left 720.
Nice grab on that.
He definitely scored better here on this wall ride with this flare. Nice move grab. Andre made the double cork. Definitely had a higher score there.
Yeah. They perhaps like that. And then the backflip, bringing it round to backwards. He's got the 270 on here. Super clean. Into the flat bar. There's the opposite 270 out. And then the 450 is perfect. Well, there we go. Your winner, Jesper Tjäder, is down at the bottom, and we can hear from the winner right now.
Jesper, for the second time, you are the Red Bull PlayStreets champion. Just, can you sum up your emotions for us?
It feels amazing. I can't believe I landed that last run. That was the best run of the night, or for me, so I'm super stoked.
What is it about this event, this course, that clearly seems to suit you so well?
I don't know, you gotta ski weird to be able to do a good run here.
Well, we've definitely seen that you're capable of doing that. Just how much did you enjoy this event?
I enjoy it too much, it's so much fun. Thank you guys.
And the crowd, I mean, they just love you. How much extra energy did they give you?
Extra 100%.
Thanks so much, Jesper. Congratulations.
Well, Jesper Tjäder then takes another first place here at Red Bull PlayStreets. And Andre Regretly will take another second place. Kim Gubser takes home a third, and we can see the final official results on screen right now. Kim Gubser indeed taking that third place from Mattis Fansa. And Jesper Tjäder, your champion here at Red Bull PlayStreets 2023. So prize giving just around the corner. And then we will try to pick this apart. Kim Gubser then.
He kept going over the whole day.
Yeah, he really did. He just went massive, didn't he? He had a lot of speed, a lot of height in everything he does. That's what he does. Smiles for Andre Regretly. He's got to think, what do I have to do here?
Yeah.
To take, he's like, another second. He's used to winning, he'll be all right. It's just a good event to be a part of. But Jesper Tjäder, the Swedish skier, will take the first place star and get his name on the wall of fame here in Bad Gastein for a second time. Your podium here at Red Bull PlayStreets 2023. Elias, sum that up for us then. We waited 4 years to have this contest back in front of a roaring crowd like this. And how was it?
I mean, it's so important that we have these kind of contests in our sport, because there you find the complete, like, free skier. And I mean, those pictures are just what is free skiing about, having the most, like, competitive, stylish, technical skier, and that's what this event is about.
It really is, isn't it? You know, you look at the features on offer. You've got a half pipe in there, albeit, you know, the quarter pipe. You've got wall ride jibs. You've got jumps, like you say. Perfect to have this event back. We are stoked. We're going to take a little break. See you shortly.